Part 1, Setting the Stage, the global tensions behind the warning. Word count, approximately 950. In the mid-2020s, the world witnessed a growing shift in global alliances, with developing nations asserting new levels of autonomy. Africa, once regarded primarily through a lens of dependency and foreign aid, began stepping into an era of bold political statements, military reorganization, and resource-centered sovereignty. At the center of this transformation stood young revolutionary leaders like Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore's leadership emerged from a background of unrest, coups, and rebellion against Western-backed systems, installed through a popular military takeover in 2022. Traore rapidly positioned himself as the face of a new Africa, confident, self-reliant, and unafraid to challenge global powers. His rhetoric often challenged the historical legacy of colonialism, neocolonialism, and current forms of international exploitation. But in July 2025, Traore's voice broke yet another boundary when he turned his attention toward the escalating Israeli-Palestinian conflict and addressed one of its most powerful figures, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The speech, given during a United Nations address, took the world by surprise. For decades, African nations have been vocal about Palestine, especially through the lens of human rights. But what Traore did was far more than a diplomatic expression. It was a warning, blunt and direct. He declared, "If Israel makes one more move, we will respond." That phrase reverberated across media platforms. The statement wasn't just rhetoric. It was a rare moment in modern diplomacy where an African leader warned a nuclear-armed state known for one of the most sophisticated military operations in the world. The global political atmosphere surrounding this moment was already tense. In 2025, the war between Israel and Hamas had spilled over into broader regional conflict. Thousands of Palestinians had died. Gaza was under heavy bombardment. Western powers, including the United States and several European states, continued to provide military and political backing to Israel. Against this backdrop, Traore's words didn't just represent Burkina Faso. They symbolized a deeper collective frustration from many global South nations. Africa, once silenced and manipulated in global institutions, had begun raising a defiant voice. That warning, directed at Netanyahu, was as symbolic as it was political. But what led to such a bold declaration? Why would a landlocked West African country involve itself so directly in one of the most complex and entrenched geopolitical conflicts in the world? The answer lies in a combination of solidarity, moral clarity, historical grievances, and geopolitical repositioning. Part 2, Understanding Traore's speech. What was really said. Word count, approximately